Hello, Sagittarius. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your mini reading. This is more like a checkup to see how you guys are going in the middle of the month toward March. Sagittarius, for those of you who are brand new to the channel, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back, and a big happy day for all of those who celebrate. Okay, I hope that it finds you well and that you enjoy it if you celebrate. And I also want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all of your support that you've given me, for your thumbs up, subscribe, shares, orders you've placed with me. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. Okay, now let's go ahead and get you started. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of your spread. And this is the beginning of your spread. This is the beginning of the reading. And I will be building upon it as I go along. Okay, Sagittarius? All right. This row going across the top is the general portion of your reading, and it can encompass anything: health, love, finances, career, relationships, situations, whatever. And this here is the love and relationship section of your reading, okay? And it can be any type of relationship. And this is your career and finances, okay? I just want to try and pick up the general energy here. See what I can pick up before we get into the reading. Okay. Sagittarius, it feels like, and this is just like the general energy, like everything together. It feels like enthusiasm. I feel like a lot of like enthusiasm. I'm picking up like enthusiasm, like anxiousness. You know, it's a good feeling. It feels good. It feels like happy, enthusiastic, anxious. It's like you're anticipating something good to come, something to happen, somebody looking forward to something that you know is coming. Feels very energetic, high, fast energy, fire sign energy. Just kind of fast, upbeat. Feels good though. I like it. Okay. Here you have the King of Swords, and we'll see how this energy flows into your reading. Okay. Here you have the King of Swords in the upright position, the Moon card in the upright position, Four of Wands upright position. This is fire sign energy. Over here in the love and relationships, you have the Three of Pentacles upright position, Seven of Cups upright position. Career and finances, you have the Sun card upright position. And two cards came out at the end. I felt like, I wanted two, but two came. I wanted two altogether, but then an additional came out. And you have the Emperor card upright position, and the Four of Cups came out on top of it. Okay, so I want to explore that a little bit and see why the Four of Cups is there. All right across the top, somebody is wanting to know the truth about something that's hidden, wanting to know the truth, or you be bringing the truth. You or maybe somebody around you is bringing the truth about something that's going on with this Moon card here. The end result is coming up with some sort of celebration, or building of a foundation. Maybe somebody's getting married, maybe somebody's wants to have or will have like some sort of a ceremony. It could be a graduation, it could be a wedding, could be a baby shower. For somebody, it's a performance. There's going to be some performance for somebody. I don't know what kind of performance it is, but somebody's going to be performing. Somebody's in the limelight. But this is a family card. This is based mostly about family. That's mostly what this is about. This is interesting. Performance next to the Moon card. It's like I'm picking up performance with this. Somebody be in the spotlight with doing something, and I don't normally explain the moon card as like a performance card, but someone performs something in front of people, around people, and this is heavily what I'm picking up with this. This is usually, the moon card is Pisces, and it can sometimes be a Scorpio, but it's usually Pisces. This is a Pisces card. Somebody performs ceremonies or does some sort of performance here. Somebody gets the spotlight on them. I'm picking this up strong. Someone has the spotlight on them, or will have the spotlight on them soon. Interesting. Okay. With the King of Swords, the King of Swords is somebody who's honest. This is this card. And before I go any further, just so you guys know, I read very intuitively. For those of you who are into tarot and you know the meaning of each card, I don't read necessarily according to the way it's taught. I read very intuitively. I pick up other energies and I get messages that come in, and I deliver them according to the feelings that I get, according to what I'm seeing in the cards. Sometimes the cards have absolutely nothing to do with what I'm picking up, or with what's coming through. Just so you guys know, I don't want to get any, please don't send me any emails telling me I got it wrong. I got the moon card wrong and all kind of stuff. Okay? That's me. That's just how I read. With the King of Swords, the King of Swords is like someone who's very truthful, very knowledgeable, very analytical, very sharp thinker. Someone who's like really good with numbers, intricate things. Somebody like in a legal field, or can be medical, engineering, architecture. Someone who has a very precise mind. They're really precision thinkers, and the way that they do things with their hands. They operate with a lot of precision and coordination. And I'm getting precision. I'm getting someone is very precise with the way that they do something in public. And I don't normally describe these cards like this, but this is what I'm really picking up. Somebody's very precise. Somebody does something with their hands. They I can't, what is it? I know what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling, but I can't really. Somebody does something this very precise with their hands. Maybe operating. It's like a this is like a very masculine energy right here. It's like somebody operates or draws or sculpting or something, performs some sort of procedures or ceremony with their hands or something. And they do it's like they do it in front of people. People come to them for whatever this is that they do with their hands, somebody's able to do something like it can be something mystic, like mysticism. um I'm picking up metaphysics for somebody. Somebody's like a alternative medicine or something, with the moon here, with procedures, performance. This is interesting, very very interesting. And this is like the main energy that I'm feeling. I want to look into this. I definitely want to look further into this. Somebody thinks very logically, and they do something with their hands. Okay, we'll look further into it. Maybe more information about that will come out. And this message is not going to be for everybody, but it will be with somebody. Okay. All right. The King of Swords. This person is, generally about truth, logic, bringing forth the truth, wanting the truth. You know, and it's next to the Moon card. You or somebody around you, Sagittarius, wants to get to the bottom of maybe somebody's fear or somebody's secret, something that somebody's hiding. Somebody hiding something, somebody have like a fear that they haven't dealt with, somebody going through some sort of depressive state. But somebody, there's something hidden here, the fear like or hidden, or even like a dream or something going on. And maybe you or someone around you, maybe it can be an air sign around you, or you may have the influence of a Pisces around you. Wanting the truth, bringing the truth about some sort of fear, maybe uncovering or wanting to uncover what is hidden before some sort of celebration, before some sort of public ceremony or whatever. There's something over here that needs to come out before you get to this level of a celebration or commitment, like a commitment ceremony, maybe even a wedding or marriage or whatever this is that you're doing out in public. Performance, something over here needs to come out, and that's like the second scenario I picked up on. But the first one, I don't know where that's going with the precision and somebody doing something with their hands. It's very precise. That was one scenario. The second scenario is some sort of truth needs to come out or will be revealed about something that's hidden. And then you'll be able to go out in public and celebrate or something like that before this celebration comes in. Okay. Over here, pardon me. Over here, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Within a relationship, Sagittarius, need to check the time. You guys know that I can be very long-winded. You and a partner, you and maybe a team of other people. It can be like one other person, two other people, three other people. You're working together on something. You're working together. You are somebody's putting their skills, their abilities on display. Someone's uh, leading something, and it can be within a family structure, or it can be within a business structure with friends or with some sort of organization that you're with. You're working together to build something. You're working together to bring some sort of project to fruition. You're in the beginning stages of doing this, whatever this is. Maybe you're managing them. Okay, maybe you're managing someone and delegating rules and delegating duties to someone else, or you're going to someone else for like management and some leadership. But nevertheless, the three of you are coming together to work together on something. It can be like some sort of family project you're working on. Everyone must work together. Everyone must know their part in this for it to work. And then you have the Seven of Cups here. You or the other person feels like, and this is what I'm getting. You or the other person is wondering to yourself, Is this effort, this thing that we're trying to get off the ground, the thing that we're working together on, is it worth it? Is this really going to come to fruition, or is this a dream? Is this just a dream? Is this just an illusion? I know we're working at this. Maybe you're working at a relationship to build it up, but maybe you feel like you're not getting anywhere. You, somebody's feeling like, you know, it's an illusion. It's not clear to you. Your goal, it's like you're on the same page with the goal to get somewhere, to do something, to accomplish something. But you don't know whether or not it's real. You don't know whether or not it's actually going to happen, or it's going to come out the way you want it to. Somebody's concerned that the other person has too many options within a relationship or within a partnership. There's just too many options, too many things to choose from. We're working together over here, working together to keep this family together, working together to build a family, working together on a business project, or whatever this means, working together within the community. But how can we stay the course? How can we really bring this to light when the other person is distracted by so many different shiny things, by so many different options? It's like it feels like one person is more serious, and you or the other person is concerned that the other person is like distracted. And I know that there are different scenarios in what I'm saying, but it's going to mean different things for different people. And I have to try and reiterate that this is a very general reading, so it's not going to mean the same thing for everybody, and it's going to resonate with some, but not everybody. Somebody is exhausted because they're overwhelmed with choices. It's like whoever this Seven of Cups is, this is water sign energy, like a Pisces. Maybe this is a Pisces that feels overwhelmed, that feels exhausted because the task of choosing and selecting and looking over everything is daunting. It's like too much. Like, oh God, there's so many things to choose from. What do I do? I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to pick. I know that I can't do them all or have all of them or be able to handle all of what it is we're building. But I got to make some kind of choice. I have to narrow it down, and I have to be realistic in what it is we're doing. So it's like the goal is clear here. The goal is, well mapped out, well planned. Everybody's working together synergistically here. But then it gets kind of fuzzy over here. This is somebody's energy. And I don't know which one of you it is, but whoever this is to you, Sagittarius, whether it's you or the other person, try to keep your focus clear on exactly where you're going, because I understand this energy when you're laser focused on something and you're working, and then you get so caught up in working that you kind of lose sight of what you're doing. Because there's so many distractions, and then you start questioning, start feeling, some doubt sets in. Some Look at this. This looks like self doubt, doubting it, doubting your movements, exhaustions. Some pessimism can come in and, kind of throw off your whole feng shui. So try to, stay the course and not get too tripped up on so many options and so many distractions, okay? And that's a message that I have for somebody here. But we'll look into it. We'll kind of see, maybe look into it a little bit further and see what's going on with that. Over here, the Sun, the Emperor, and the Four of Cups. Pure success right here. Success, leadership, and authority. Success in your career. Success in your business. Success with your finances, with improving your finances, increasing them. But there's doubt, there's boredom right on top of it. And it's the same kind of energy here. Although the Seven of Cups doesn't necessarily mean doubt or boredom or pessimism. But for me, it's the energy that I'm reading from this. It's the language that I'm getting from this. It's what I'm hearing. It's what I'm feeling. This doesn't even feel like boredom. This feels more like doubt. It's like your dreams and goals want to make this happen. You're on the right path, just like over here. You're on the right path. We're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. This is where you want to go. This is what you feel inside your heart, what you want in here. Or more so maybe what you want in your mind. But your emotions or someone else's emotions get in the way because maybe there's a lack of courage here of fully going through with it. This is what I'm feeling, and there's just like so much yellow down here in this just the bottom part, and yellow is like the color of the solar plexus here. The solar plexus chakra, meaning courage, meaning will, meaning self confidence. And I feel like that's something that has to be worked on. Someone's too caught up in their emotions right in front of the right in front of the hard work, right in front of the success, right in front of seeing the success. There's like an emotion here on both sides that's kind of repeating. Is because with the Four of Cups, an offer is being turned down. The offer can be turned down because of boredom or because of having too much on your plate. Okay, you're having two things that you've got going on right now. Maybe somebody over here has chosen three of these cups. So you're sitting over here with the three cups beside you, or the other person is, and then there's one more cup from over here. This coming in from the universe, coming in from God, your angels, your ancestors, wherever it's coming from, saying, "Here, Sagittarius, you forgot one." This is something you really need to take a look at. You selected three over here because you needed to make a choice. You needed to hunker down and pay attention and, choose from the best or whatever. And this is what I'm feeling from somebody. Because this can be any kind of relationship. It can be business partnership. Somebody have their business and their personal relationship tied together, which is why I'm seeing so many of the same colors go across the bottom. This could be tied together. And I don't want to ramble on too much or veer too far from what I'm saying, but this is what this is feeling like. Here you go. You picked three, but you forgot one. Pay closer attention. Take a look at this one. You want to look at this one too. I know you have three here, but you want to take a look at this. I promise you it'll be worth your while to look at this as well. But you or the other person is like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm plate is full. I'm not interested. No, thank you. I can't take any more, or we can't take any more in this business, in this career. No, thank you. This is like a turn down. And be careful with this because this cup that's being offered here may be something very significant to really propel you forward with your business, propel you forward with your career, propel you forward faster. Be very careful with, your evaluation of whatever process you're going through. Somebody's got some very lucrative business or a career going on here. It's very happy, it's fulfilling. You work with the public. If you work with the public, maybe in the service industry, somebody does something where they're building relationships with clients. Their job is to reach out and um, acquire deals by building relationships with other people, other companies, individuals, whatever the nature of the business is. There's something very healing, something very holistic here. There's also somebody like in the restaurant business, catering, restaurant, doing something with parties, doing something with entertainment, maybe. Somebody's in the public relations, PR work of some sort. Very, very entrepreneurial energy. Very, very entrepreneurial energy. Entrepreneur, this energy here, but it is like an entrepreneur of the collective, not just one person. But somebody's too much into their feelings, how they feel about, what this process is with whatever you're going through. It can be in your personal life as well. Somebody's too caught up into their feelings to see the bigger picture and to really be able to make practical decisions. Somebody's too caught up into their feelings about business building and what it takes, what's necessary to make this a success or to expand. Because I really feel like for many of you, your career or your business is already successful. So it's about expansion. Okay. And this is what I'm getting. Now let's take a look at a few things here. Spirit, why is the moon card here? Why is the moon card here for Sagittarius? Okay. This is a woman. This is a woman. A woman is not telling me enough. This is about a woman. Something dealing with a woman. This woman is angry. Angry or annoyed, pissed off, annoyed, angry, maybe even disappointed. Oh, two cards came out. Ooh, one, two, three. What are these? Okay. Search. Okay, we've got woman, angry or annoyed, and then this is like spiritual practices. Someone doing some like magic, like spiritual practices, magic, church, and beach. Okay. The moon is here. Someone wants the truth, or will be telling the truth, or needs to tell the truth about like a hidden anger or practices that they're doing. This woman here, she's angry and she's either contemplating on trying to use her magic in some way to get something to work in her favor. This is like her religion, or it has to do with some sort of religion. This is a church. Yeah, a church, a beach. She's doing some sort of ceremony. Remember when I was saying like ceremony, maybe doing something out in public or whatever? But she does some sort of ceremony. And this would be something that you be doing, Sagittarius, to get like a favorable outcome using your magic in some way to get a favorable outcome. This may be an energy that you're stirring up. Someone's into like magic. Someone has this may be a part of their maybe spiritual based religion to do ceremonies. Someone does ceremonies to try and get something to work in their favor so the outcome can be favorable. Yeah, but there's some sort of truth going along with it. And this is not going to be for everybody. It'll be like for a small few of you. There's beach, there's water, there's the moon. Yeah, someone does something with magic. Now, here's the other thing. Not everybody does, has like a spiritual based religion or belief system or does magic. Some people, this is like a performance. Somebody does some sort of performance. They're like trying to stir up emotions, or they're stirring up emotions. There's some sort of emotion stirred up surrounding some sort of performance. It can be fear, it can be anger, it can be anxiety, like performance anxiety. And this person is trying to muster up whatever they need to create on the inside, whatever they need to stir up on the inside to create that magic from within so that they can perform. Maybe create that magic within, you know, and have some faith. Emotions with the beach and water and the moon. Someone, yeah, someone. This is about a performance, like I was saying, because out here you have people coming together celebrating, but it's like needing to get out there and be honest with yourself, or maybe somebody needs to be honest with you about a performance. Somebody performs. Someone does something with their hands. Like I was saying, someone does something that creates precision with the hands. Someone is angry because the performance, maybe they've gotten some sort of reviews, maybe someone's been honest or will be honest about their performance, and they're not feeling too good about it. It's kind of annoying or angers them, and they want the best outcome. Somebody, this can be like about a performance with church as well. A performance like out in the church community, with the church, with an organization, church-based organization, or some sort of religious-based organization. Maybe a religious-based retreat or organization. There's going to be some sort of performance. And I don't know where I keep getting all the performance stuff from, but it's strong. And over here, this Three of Pentacles is people working together. This looks like setting up the stage for a performance, doing the background work for performing, setting up the stage, stage presence, the lights, getting all of the fixtures done, foundation for performance. Got to create that magic, get it up, within, from within. Stir up your emotions, stir up your magic, your inner fire, get it stirred up. But in a way that works for you. Use that anger and redirect those emotions in a way that gets this result. This would be a review from somebody. Somebody have been telling the truth, giving somebody a review. They don't really like it. They've gone sort of inward, sort of internalized it, and now they're trying to redirect that energy and that advice from this person that was honest, so that they can get a more favorable outcome. And that's what I'm getting for somebody. And I know this very, very specific. Some people will not get this. It'd be for one or two people. But somebody, they're not going to get what I'm saying because it doesn't apply. And please, if that doesn't apply to you, this is thousands of people are watching. Then please don't get upset. It's just an energy that's here from someone. Okay? Spirit, why is the Seven of Cups here? Partnership. Give me one more for the Seven of Cups. Partnership. Yep. Okay. Somebody wants to get married. This building, okay, this building can be any structure, any big, tall structure, can be a corporation, it can be government, it can even be a church, okay? It can even be a church. Somebody wants to get married. Somebody wants to finalize things, get married, probably go on vacation. For some of you, this situation is dealing, this is like an extension of it. Somebody wants to get married and go ahead and plan their wedding, plan their honeymoon, because this is traditionally like a marriage card. Then you have church, and you got vacation, beach there. This is what somebody wants, and they be angry and bubbling up on the inside. That internal flame is firing up, and this is Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius, a fire sign. Sagittarius, that inner flame, that inner fire, that heat next to anger, because it's not happening fast enough, or you're not getting a straight answer from the person that you want this answer from, because this is what you want. This is what you really want, and I understand this. I get this. You want to get married. Somebody wants to get married. They're sick of the options. They're sick of maybe the other person having options, or they be sick of dating. They be sick of their own options and just want to settle down. Want to settle down. Pick somebody. Say, okay, I'm choosing, I'm selecting over here. Now let's go ahead and do this thing. Let's go ahead and make this official. This is what you want. Sagittarius, you've been working with this person or within your family. You want this. You want marriage. You want to finalize this. I get this, Sagittarius. But you want it legally. You don't want nothing symbolic. You don't want the ring. I mean, well, everybody wants a ring, but not just the symbol of, okay, we're going to get some rings and we're going to put them on. You want that solid commitment. You want that on stamp. You want to legalize that. I get this. Now, for some of you, this is about work. It is about business. You want to cut a deal with somebody pertaining to business over here. You want to narrow down your options, or you want the people somebody to notice you, to take you serious, or to take the situation serious and go ahead and choose you and select you from their options. And you shake hands on the deal. You shake hands on the deal and legalize this, solidify this, seal this deal with the paperwork, with the contracts, or whatever it is you're doing. I get it, Sagittarius. Spirit, why is the Four of Cups here? Message. There's a message coming in. Maybe a contract, an offer in the letter. Formal offer. Deal. And then it's cloudy. Somebody's uncertain about this. You're not sure about it. That's why you're kind of passing it up. Give me one more for the Four of Cups. You're like, okay. There's letter, there's clouds, there's lightning, there's sick, illness, and then there's boat. It feels like somebody's kind of passing this up, or will be passing up an offer because they need to attend to their health. They need to, like, not stress too much. Maybe get them. Somebody's exhausted. Like I was saying here, this can be an extension of what's going on here with all of the colors and just the way the story is playing out for me. The energy that's here. Somebody be turning down this last cup because their plate really is full, and it can be taking a toll on somebody's health. Okay, so this person, and this is exhaustion. Look at this. This can be exhaustion for somebody. That's why you're passing it up. You're already working hard. You're succeeding, and then it's like there is a such thing as pushing yourself too far over the edge, pushing yourself, pushing the envelope. You know, sometimes you have to turn down something to take care of you first, so that you will be healthy enough, you will be okay to do this, and then you move forward with it, because some healing needs to take place. And if you have a sudden sickness, something where you have to start taking care of yourself, right away, then it's understandable. Get yourself together first. Take care of your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health. Don't take on too much. Don't take on more than you can bear, that you can possibly deal with. And you have Five of Cups here at the bottom. There's some mourning there. There's some regret. But I feel like this is like a past energy. There'll be some anxious, anxiety here, and wanting what you want because of past pain that you've gone through, and you don't want to go back down that road. That's what this feels like. You don't want to repeat whatever happened in the past, so you want this now. You want to manifest this, and you want somebody to be honest with you and forthright, and not jerk you around in any way. Because ultimately, you do want to get married. You want marriage, commitment, this ceremony. You want this ceremony to go through. You want the success to come in from whatever performance this is, and it's going to mean different things to different people. You don't, with whatever it is, with whatever this means to you, you don't want to repeat what hurt you in the past from it. Past disappointment, past pain. On the bottom here, you have the Death card. Something is coming to an end over here. Or something has ended. Something has already ended, because these cards on the bottom is underlying energy. So something has already, come to pass. Okay? And this is where you are now. Again, this is about the past. The past. And you need this. You need this newness coming in. You need this. Look at this King of Wands. Yeah. Six of Cups. All of this past energy. Past energy. You want, you want to feel like you're on top of the world. You want to be in charge here. You don't want to repeat anything that happened in the past. And some of you, the person that you're with is someone you've been from the past, someone you've been with for a long time. Or even past lives, if that's something that you believe in. But it's like you don't want to repeat the past. You want to make sure that you're getting what you want. And you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles on the bottom here. Yeah, you're trying to balance. You're trying to juggle. Probably balance. You need to pay attention to your health and balance your health, because these are Pentacles here. I feel like this is about your health. You don't want to compromise your health for the sake of success, for the sake of making money. You don't want to do that. And you don't want to do that. You know what your limits are. And it's good, because if you are healing with all of this yellow energy here, this can be healing energy here coming in from the sun. You know where you are physically, mentally, emotionally. And this is perfectly fine if you need to heal and get yourself together. You got to have a good work-life balance. Okay, I get it. All right, Sagittarius. Make sure you take good care of yourself so you can get back on your feet and get yourself back into motion. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it with exhaustion, tire. You don't want to compromise your health for the sake of succeeding, like I was saying. Okay, this is great though. Way to go, Sagittarius. All right. Spirit, what action steps should Sagittarius take for the middle of February going into what actions should Sagittarius take? Rejuvenation. See? Somebody's got to rest. Somebody needs their rest. You got rejuvenation. This is an act. These are action cards. And you got rejuvenation. This is an action that you need to take. Get a good night's sleep. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and your spirit. And that's what I'm getting here. Look at this, the color match. Blue, you need some calm, you need some peace. Yeah, you need to think good thoughts, speak well of yourself, speak well of the things that you want, speak life into the things that you want to manifest. You've got yellow, you've got blue, and blue represents the heart, the throat chakra as well, and yellow is like courage, you know, the feeling like you can. I am with the yellow. I will with the yellow. I think it's I will, courage, healing. Yeah. This is a good energy. Speak what you want into existence. Believe you can, believe you can heal, believe you can achieve, but also rejuvenate yourself, rest yourself, take care of yourself, okay? Alright, this is all that I have for now, Sagittarius. I hope that this reading has found you well. I hope that it has helped you in some way, Sagittarius. And again, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody. And if you would like a personal reading, definitely reach out to me at summerintuition.com. You can find a link right below this video, and I can set up a personal reading for you, okay? Bye-bye for now. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave and give me the thumbs up, okay? Take care, you guys. I will see you again around the beginning of March. Bye-bye for now. Take care.